Welcome back to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you so much for staying with us. We start this segment with the photo of the day. The photo of the day was sent in by Brian Kennedy. Can you guess where in Tobago? It's an iconic photo. Can you guess where in Tobago this photo was taken? Remember, you can leave your comments on our Facebook live stream or on our YouTube channel at Tobago Updates. Brian Kennedy, we say thank you so much for sending in this photo, and I'd love to know if you know where this photo was taken. So remember to leave your comments on our live streams. All right, we continue conversations this morning in studio, and with me I have the lovely Veronika Johanna, who is the founder of Healing with Horses, and Sarah Eckert. She's the event coordinator, and we're going to be talking about exciting things happening with Healing with Horses this morning. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Of course, a pleasure having you beautiful ladies in studio with me this morning as we talk about the iconic Healing with Horses organization. I mean, I know if you are from Tobago, if you've been in Tobago, you've heard anything about Tobago, you know about the horses on the beach around the Buku area and the therapy that comes with it, the excitement and the involvement in being part of Healing with Horses. And so we're going to be talking about who is Healing with Horses, where did you come from, and how did you come up with all of these lovely things, and of course the amazing events that will be coming out of the organization in the coming days.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
We feel really blessed. Initially, Healing with Horses was created through the love for animals and the love for being outdoors. I think that's why we all gather. This is why everybody who works at the foundation is there and supports the foundation. Now, initially, there was a horse in Starwood, which is behind the Blue Waters Inn Hotel, and she was living there free for 6 years in the bay. And a German gentleman mentioned to us that the horse needs to move because they would like to develop the estate. And it was like a call. Right. So it was in 2006, and the horse was pretty shy, and we went up there every Friday and we fed her mangoes and cricks and befriended her and built up a friendship like you would do it with a new friend, a new guest, a new beloved one. Mm-hmm. And after 6 months we walked down on a full moon night to Buku. Wow. Because that horse would never have gone in a trailer, you know. And we just walked slowly.
So hang on, you walk from Speyside, because you're talking about the Blue Waters Inn.
Yeah.
So you walk from Speyside all the way to Buku with
at
this
10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
We started to walk Flagstaff, Charlottesville, going down Palatuvier, Englishman's Bay, you know, reach Turtle Bay. That was a long, slow walk. Yes. But consistency, we walked, and we arrived after 20 hours.
Wow, that is such an amazing story. And that is how the establishment began?
So then there was a horse in Buku at Gala Trace, which you may know, it's just before Buku Point, right after the jetty. And lots of community members, children, became very interested. Another horse was offered to us. Mm-hmm. And then it was so beautiful to see Jennifer actually mingling with another horse after 6 years being alone, because horses are herd animals. They love to be together with other horses. It's just like a sheep or a goat doesn't want to really be by themselves. It's like people, you know, people need people.
That's
we
right.
need to socialize, to engage each other, commune, and so on. And Healing with Horses was founded then literally in 2009, when we had a foundation, another foundation approaching us with 25 visually impaired campers. They wanted to bring the campers down. That was the Torres Foundation. And so they came, 25 campers, and we had them engaged in different being with horses activities, brushing the horses, sitting on them, walking slowly, going into the sea. And Mr. Torres, an honored man who lives in Washington, D.C., he said, "Veronika, this is such a great thing. Let's make it bigger." And he guided us how to register a foundation. So initially, we started in 2007 with Jennifer, who passed away 2 years ago with 35.
Wow.
But she left a beautiful...
That's the horse from Speyside.
Yeah, she left a beautiful other horse with us, you know.
Right.
So we rescued so far 24 horses since 2007. And it became now a part of Buko, and it is a blessing to see the horses on the beach. Yes, you can see them every day at 10 o'clock or at 5 o'clock when they come back from the grazing, from the Golden Grove Estate, where we feel very honored. Thank you, House of Assembly. Thank you to the government that the horses are allowed to graze freely at the Golden Grove Estate, which is just after Buko Beach, going towards no man's land. Each horse needs an acre of land. And the horses are great because they keep the land cut down, and it is now a big tourist attraction. So you would see the horses every day, and we have a lot of tourists coming by just to see the horses walking and swimming freely. Just this morning before I came here, I got a call from an English lady. Oh, when do you exercise the horses? I say at 10 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock you would see them at the beach. So right now we have 12 horses, and the smallest one, Sir Vincent, it's actually his birthday. That's why I would love to mention him. So Sir Vincent is a miniature Shetland pony, and he came to us from Kent, from England. He was offered to us by a volunteer from England who was volunteering at our camps, and she said in one of our general meetings, yes, I do have a little horse, because we were earning for having a small horse for our toddlers. Mm. It was a long journey, 22 days traveling on a cargo boat with an English groom and another horse in a 24-foot container. He arrived in 2013 in April. And we celebrate him today. He is turning 25 on the 5th of June. And he is very famous, Sir Vincent, who has his own mind.
Is this him here?
That is Kala Kunshin. She is actually one of the oldest herd members. She is 27. She was born in Landsformé. She was given to us by an English lady who moved away. So she's our little black beauty, which is a very, very gentle soul. And she's also engaged in our full moon bonfire celebration, which we have going on next week on the 11th. So we celebrate that full moon, where we open our park to the public, which is a 3-acre park where the public can see the therapy space. It has not only the horse apartments, but also, you know, the playground. And maybe, Sarah, I would like you to, maybe we let our event coordinator speak a little bit about the different events.
The different events, because I was so drawn into the story of the horse. I mean, it really is an amazing story, and I wish we could tell that story some more. But let's get into the events that will be hosted by Healing with Horses.
The first event we have coming up is this afternoon. We have our monthly beach clean at Buko Beach, which takes place at 4 p.m. and we welcome everybody to come and support, particularly young people. We have fabulous prizes. We have a swim and trail worth $700. We have Being with Horses sessions, and we have park sessions, can all be won by the people who collect the most rubbish. And it's only for an hour, and it's really much needed. I mean, Buko Beach gets covered in litter. Sadly, people don't think to take away their litter when they come and lime on the beach. So that's today. Then on Wednesday the 11th, between 6 and 9, we have our full moon bonfire, which is fabulous. And again, we welcome everybody. We welcome vendors to come and sell their wares if they want to. And this month we have a fire juggler to entertain. You can also come and have henna tattoos. We have a henna tattooist. So yeah, it's a really nice event. And we'll also have food and drinks there.
So the bonfire, is it how often do you have the bonfire events?
Monthly, full moon.
Oh, each full moon.
Every full moon, yeah.
And in terms of the turnout, do you see a large turnout coming out to be a part of the events?
It really varies. Some months it's really hard to predict. Some months we have a lot of people, other months maybe just 12, 15, but it's always a lovely event. And, you know, we always have the entertainment. It's great for young people, for kids, because they kind of have the run of the park, and we have swings and trampolines, and Yeah,
Here we
and
have it.
What is
animals.
this? What is happening here?
Oh, belly dancing class we did 1 month.
The original Steph Kalou, who is quite famous in Trinidad, she gives belly dance workshops. So whenever she's in Tobago, she would be giving a workshop there, short workshop, so everybody gets a glimpse of the belly dance. On the very right side, we see the drumming circle underneath the tent. And the vendors, we have community coming out selling drinks and snacks and food. So it's really a nice community getting together. It's from 6 until 9 in the evening, always on a full moon. And it also helps us, it's quite a big bonfire where we clean up the park every day, the debris, and then when we do renovations. So it's a nice upcycle, recycle.
I like the community feel of the activities, and I saw people engaging in what was happening there. And I really do hope that people come out. Sometimes we're looking for something to do. We don't want to be in the average. Not that there's anything against being in a big party or whatever, but something that is kind of laid back like this. You all come out and enjoy. Is there a fee attached to this, or is it free and open to everyone?
It's 50 TTs per person, the entry, and it helps us to maintain the park. Yeah, and if you would like to come in contact with a horse, or if you just would like to have a feel of what Healing with Horses is about, please come and join every full moon, and that's next Wednesday, the 11th. Yeah, we have our full moon bonfire celebration where you can also meet volunteers, staff members of Healing with Horses, and you feel the spirit of Healing with Horses. And you can meet Sir Winston, you can meet Kala Kunshin, the Black Beauty. And sometimes we bring other horses as well to the fire. They are very community friendly. They now live in Buko. They are part of Buko. So community Buko knows the horses, and the horses know the community. Yes.
And I mean, I like the fact that you said the fee that patrons will pay is really to help to maintain the park. And it's very important because sometimes we don't realize that resources are needed to take care of certain things. And so we need to, for $50, I mean, you can't go wrong, I was looking at the photos there, and I feel like I want to be a part of that,
Yeah.
And so come on down to the event. The first one is this afternoon, the beach cleanup from 4 p.m. Free of charge, and there are prizes to be won. So you want to be there from 4 to 5 p.m.
So it's actually the beach cleanup is on Thursday.
Oh,
so the beach cleanup is Thursday at...
Today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Yes.
Look at me.
We're having so much fun.
We're having so much going on. So I'm grateful that our event coordinator is here on the side.
To tell you what day of the week it is.
That's
Plus
right.
today we also celebrate Sir Winston's birthday at 11 o'clock. So our bakery, she comes with cake and cupcakes, and whoever would like to celebrate Sir Winston with us, please come at 11 o'clock after our beach walk.
Absolutely amazing stuff happening there at Healing with Horses. Of course, they're located in Buku, Tobago, so all are welcome. Come out to the beach cleanup this afternoon, and the bonfire, the full moon bonfire, next Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. Only $50 to be a part of an amazing experience. You don't want to miss it. And in closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers?
I think the gratitude again to THA that we can be at Buko Point. So we are there since 2009. London allowed us to fence the space. You're not fencing space. State land is not usually allowed, but we had actually an accident. A horse fell down the cliff, so he allowed us. We also work with special needs, children on the autism spectrum. So we needed a very safe space. And I just wanted to deeply show my gratitude that we are allowed to be at Buko Point, that we are allowed to create a beautiful, inspiring, creative space where we share our passion, not only the love for animals, but also creative arts and many beautiful events. Thank you, you guys, for having us.
Of course, an absolute pleasure for you being here this morning as well and bringing that information and, a ray of sunshine to this morning for us. We thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking with Veronika Johanna, founder of Healing with Horses, and Sarah Eckert, event coordinator, talking about what's happening down there at Buku, so you want to be a part of it. We have to go for a short break before we continue conversations in studio, and as we go, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.